Hey guys! Hey, welcome back to Mid-Card Mania. I'm Daniel. And yeah, tonight we're going to be looking over at WCW for WrestleWar 1992. And the match we're going to be looking at is Todd Champion versus Super Invader with Harley Race in his corner. Yep. So yeah, on paper I'm not going to lie, this match is just kind of like, And then when I looked into it more, I was like, okay, a little more exciting. So Todd Champion, and I'm almost sad I don't know who he is. I've reviewed him a couple times on my other show, The Main Event, and even on this show. I think recently I did he was in a tag match I did on here. But seriously, even after watching him in 3 matches now, I'm still just like, who the fuck's Todd Champion? Like, I just don't know. He didn't do much beyond this at all. But apparently this is his first outing as a singles competitor, because he's been tag teaming as a Special Forces with, what was his name? Like Firebreaker Chip? That it? Chip and Todd. Oh, why didn't it work out? Don't know. Maybe because their name's Chip and Todd. Anyways, Todd Champion just like, I'm going to branch off on my own and see how this works out. So he's up against Super Invader. And I'm just like, who the fuck's Super Invader? I see a picture. I was like, oh wow, this is like some masked jobber, right? Like, this is just someone who's just like bound to be, turns out, underneath the mask, it's Hercules Hernandez. And I was like, what? Like, Hercules Hernandez? And it boggled my mind. And it's one of the things where, like, I know I made this comment, and this is on The Main Event, I made the comment, but I made a comment before about how wrestlers that, like, the Powers of Pain both went to, like, WCW at one point together, like, later on, like in 95 or so. But they were like the Super Assassins, and they were under mask. And it was just like, what? You have the Powers of Pain. Like, I don't care what, we're a different company or whatever. You can still use them as the Powers of Pain, and it would be great. And I was like, could we not use Hercules in WCW? But then I kind of realized that, the last, like, 2 years that he had there in WWF, he was pretty much a jobber. Like, after, like, his initial, they had some slight success with Power and Glory early on. Let's be realistic. After that, he was just kind of a jobber. But I will say, you can't recognize him as Hercules in the outfit. Like, I'm looking at him right now. The only time that I can tell, because even like his stance is a little different, it's when he starts wrestling. And then I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's definitely Hercules. Like, you can tell when he's wrestling. But looking at him, like, he's wearing this, I know like an outfit just can be whatever, but the mask, but he has like this long-haired ponytail. Like, it's just like a ridiculous like ponytail that comes down to here. And it's just like, he just looks stockier than I guess I remember him being in WWF. But anyway, so I'm just like, wow, Super Invader. Apparently, and he's playing a dude from like Bangkok. Like, he's a, Oriental pit fighter that Harley Race is assembled, because he's trying to assemble like this awesome stable. He has Vader, and now he has Super Invader. And I guess it's funny when you say that back to back, like Vader and Super Invader, like almost like you got Vader, and then I got Super Invader. It's like Super Vader in a way, but not really. And it's just funny to me because I'm just like, on paper it looks kind of neat. You got Vader and Hercules on the same team. If I'm a manager building a stable, that's a pretty good start right there. It's just, and the fact that, you give, Hercules a Super Invader gimmick, and he's, from the exotic world of Bangkok, and, he's a ruthless, pit fighter over there or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it should work, and apparently it just didn't. Like, seriously, I don't think old Super Invader back there did a whole lot. I think he did headline, and I say headline, he was an 8-man elimination tag match at one of the Clash of Champions, but he was like eliminated first, and after that he was just kind of like jobbed out, and that was the end of that. And I'm like, if Harley Race was like Paul Heyman and Vader's Brock Lesnar, I guess that would make like Super Invader like Curtis Axel, I guess, where it's just kind of like, this could work, but it just didn't. So anyways, yeah, it's just really odd. Like I said, I never knew that Hercules wrestled in WCW after, his initial WWF run, and I certainly didn't realize that he was wrestling as the Super Invader, which is just insane. Anyway, this match, there ain't much to talk about with this match, so that's why I'm not really on it, because it's pretty much just a 5-minute squash match with Super Invader just beating the shit out of Todd Champion. Like, seriously, they build it up as like, Todd Champion's got to win this because, this is his first foray into the singles division, and he's hoping for a big win right here. But he's up against Super Invader, and Invader just whoops the shit out of him. Like, the entire match. Todd Champion gets a kick in that Super Invader just no sells and just continues to beat the shit out of him. And then power bombs him 1, 2, 3. Super Invader wins. Super Invader wins. I just love Super Invader. I want to see Super Invader and Oz team up. That's a new tag. That's my new dream tag team. I realize Hercules Hernandez has passed and R.I.P. Still, we can. It's a mass gimmick, so we can put anybody. We just get any stocky fucker to get in that costume, and we will resurrect it. Vince owns it. Vince owns it. So I want to see Oz and I want to see Super Invader team up. That's your next DLC right there. They just need to make a WCW shitty gimmick DLC. Like, seriously? Like, that's what I want to play. Like, I don't give a shit about awesome characters. We play awesome characters all the time. I want to see some shitty characters. I want to see, where are like the Nikolai Volkovs from the $1 Million Corporation era characters at? Where's the Gobbledygooker? Where's the Arachna Man? I want to see these wrestlers. These are the ones I want to see. Fuck Kurt Angle. I've played Kurt Angle before. That's not a big deal to me. Anybody who grew up playing the old school Raw vs. SmackDown games, we played Kurt Angle enough. I don't get excited about Kurt Angle being a part of the game. Goldberg, don't give a shit. Played him before. I want to play Oz with that awesome entrance and Super Invader. It's not this Super Invader. That's all I want to do. I just want to beat it. And Todd Champion. They better have Todd Champion on there. That's all I got, guys. I'm sorry. There's not much to this episode. I'm trying to stretch it out. Let me know what you thought about this match. If you haven't watched it, goddamn it, do yourself a favor and watch 5 minutes of Super Invader beating the shit out of Todd Champion. It's awesome. Leave those comments down below. That's all I got, guys. Tune in tomorrow night. I promise you a bear match. We're heading over to Beach Blast 92. So that's all I got. Thank you for watching. Till next time.